Nobody tells you this part. When you leave your home country, everyone talks about opportunity, but nobody talks about the loneliness. People celebrate the courage it takes to leave. They celebrate the dream. They celebrate the new life. But nobody prepares you for the silence. The kind that settles into your chest when the excitement fades. When you first arrive, everything feels new. Everything feels possible. You're excited. You're hopeful. You believe this new place will change your life. You walk through the airport with big dreams in your chest. You tell yourself, this is it. This is my chance. And for a moment, the world feels wide open. But then reality arrives. Quietly, slowly, and all at once. Long work hours, people who don't know your name, a culture you don't fully understand, an accent you're suddenly self-conscious about. And every night, you come home to an empty apartment. You sit on the edge of your bed, and for the first time, you realize how loud silence can be, how heavy it feels when nobody is waiting for you. They sold you the dream of sunsets and digital nomad freedom, but forgot to mention the deafening quiet of a room where nobody knows your name. Moving abroad isn't just a career move. It's a total liquidation of your social safety net. Back home, you had compound social interest, years of friendships, neighbors who knew your family, people who understood your jokes, your history, your identity. Here, you're a stranger, a new face, a new accent, a new story nobody knows. You walk into rooms where nobody looks up. You pass people who don't see you. You speak, and sometimes they ask you to repeat yourself, not out of malice, but because your voice doesn't belong to their world yet. When you move abroad, you trade a lifetime of being known for a clean slate where you must rebuild everything from zero, socially, emotionally, culturally. And the world tells you to compensate with productivity. Work harder, make more money, chase the digital nomad dream. But no amount of professional success can replace human intimacy. No salary can replace being known. No passport stamp can replace belonging. And the hardest part? You can't tell anyone. Your family sacrificed for you. People back home expect success. Everyone thinks you're living the dream. So you smile on video calls. You say, I'm fine. You pretend everything is okay. But inside, you're carrying the weight quietly. There are nights when you cry silently, not because you're weak, but because you're tired of being strong alone. There are mornings when you wake up and forget where you are for a moment, and then the reality hits you again. There are days when you want to hear your mother's voice, but you don't want her to hear the sadness in yours. There are evenings when you cook food from home just to feel close to something familiar, but it never tastes the same because the people who made it meaningful aren't here. This is the part nobody talks about. The silent pressure, the quiet battles, the nights where you sit alone in your room and wonder if you made the right decision. You start to realize that loneliness isn't just an emotion. It's a tax you pay for choosing a better future. But here's the truth you forget. If you feel lonely, it's because you were brave enough to leave everything familiar behind. And despite the loneliness, you keep going. You keep working. You keep learning. You keep building. You keep sending money home. You keep believing in a better future. This is the quiet resilience of immigrants. The strength nobody sees. The strength nobody celebrates. You show up to work even when your heart is heavy. You push through days when your mind is tired. You keep moving forward even when you feel stuck. You carry the weight of two worlds, the one you left and the one you're trying to build. And still, you rise. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to like the video. It helps more people discover the story of immigrant courage. People think the immigrant journey is only about opportunity. But the truth is, it's also about rebuilding your identity in a place where nobody knows your story. Maybe the real measure of success is the strength of your emergency contact list. Who can you call at 2 a.m.? Who knows your story? Who would show up for you? Because the real goal of relocation isn't just financial freedom. It's communal wealth. It's building a circle of people who know you, who see you, who care about you. Stop measuring your move by what you've gained. Start investing in the community you've yet to build. Imagine yourself years from now, looking back at this moment. You'll realize the loneliness wasn't a sign of failure. It was a sign of courage. Proof that you dared to chase something bigger. Proof that you were strong enough to start over. Proof that you were building a life your future family will thank you for. You are not alone. You are not failing. You are becoming. And one day, you'll look around and realize the loneliness didn't break you. It shaped you. It strengthened you. It turned you into someone who can survive anywhere. Loneliness may be part of the journey, but it is also proof that you had the courage to chase a new life. Keep going. Keep building. Keep becoming. This is IMTV, a place where we heal, where we learn, and where we grow together. If this message touched you, please subscribe for future videos.